Thinking and working outside the box are earmarks of Barry's category management style throughout his 37-year retail career. But we think his email signature says it all. It's all about candy. Eat more and buy more candy. Born on August 14, 1962, in a small town in central Mississippi to Etta and Nathaniel, Barry grew up with 8 brothers and sisters. He tells us his mom would always tell him to keep a positive attitude, treat others like he would want to be treated, and face problems and opportunities head on. The strong work ethic he has today comes from his father, who also encouraged him to save for the future. The family moved to Cleveland while Barry was a young boy, and he graduated from East High School in 1981 before attending Dyke College of Business. Barry says that while growing up, he dreamed of becoming a successful businessman and working in one of Cleveland's high-rise office buildings. However, he also wanted to be in the NBA, claiming he had the height and a wicked skyhook. While working in a local SuperValu supermarket in Cleveland, which Barry says inspired his love of retail, he met Bridget McLean, whose grandmother shopped at the store. In 1988, they were married at Calvary Presbyterian Church in Cleveland. He continued to work at SuperValu in various roles of increasing responsibility, reaching the position of buyer merchandiser for frozen dairy and grocery. Then, in late 1995, he joined Kmart Corporation as a grocery merchandiser for both Kmart and Super Kmart stores. Here we see Barry and Bridget at Bridget's mom's wedding. Barry was promoted to assistant category manager for snacks, where he honed his skills before being approached by his then boss, Chris Zulfer, who told him it was time for a new challenge. Barry never looked back, taking on the category manager role for both candy and snacks in 2004. Later that year, the company transitioned to become Sears Holdings Corporation. 2 years later, in 2006, Barry was given more responsibility as he became the category manager of candy and seasonal gifts. Along the way, he was making friends and meeting influential people. Then, in early 2014, he moved to the household products category manager desk. But Barry wouldn't be out of candy for long, because after a brief 6 months in household products, he accepted the role of candy category manager at Spartan Nash Company, a position he holds to this day. Driven to keep the candy aisle fresh and easy to navigate for shoppers, Barry jumped right in at Spartan Nash, establishing usage occasion sections. Signage and colors suggest to customers circumstances where specific products or pack types might fit. For instance, bite-sized individually wrapped candies fall into a section labeled Candy Dish, while other sections call out chocolate and gifts and fruity and chewy. Looking back, Barry says the most memorable moment in his career was making a presentation to the president of his business unit. When it wrapped up successfully, he thought, "This little boy from Mississippi has done something he's always dreamed about. Job well done." Barry, a self-proclaimed perfectionist, has received multiple industry honors and has led many people to achieve success. In 2007, he earned Sears Holdings' Attitude is Everything Award, and in 2011, he was recognized by the company for outstanding holiday season sales, achieving double-digit growth and share gain. Mars Wrigley called out Barry's accomplishments in 2012, presenting him with the Outstanding Support and Partnership Award in recognition of successes with new product launches. And Barry doesn't keep his fascination with the category to himself. Here he is with his extended family on a tour of the Spangler Candy Factory. In 2018, Barry received the Confectionery Leadership Award from the NCA and Candy and Snack Today. Here he is accepting the honor from Candy Hall of Fame member Michael Rosenberg and Spangler's Kirk Vashaw. And while Barry's success has been recognized, he has always felt it was more important to pay it forward, actively mentoring colleagues and local youth. "Someone in my career gave me an opportunity, and I feel it is important that I pass that on to others," he says. His advice for young professionals is to have a love for people and the rapidly changing retail world. It's also so important to have a mentor. Work with a mentor and absorb as much information as you can. Barry has been part of apprentice programs throughout his career, mentoring newly hired associates, teaching them the ins and outs of being a category manager. He proudly notes that it is gratifying to see all that these colleagues have been able to achieve, both in the confectionery category and in other areas of the business. Giving back to the community is important to Barry, and he has been recognized by the Grand Rapids Urban League for working with and speaking to high school students, giving them guidance and helping them set career goals. He has also been active in the Boys and Girls Club of Grand Rapids, Michigan since 2017. A true Clevelander, Barry is a die-hard Browns, Cavs, and Indians fan and is clearly recruiting the future generation, with two of his nephews shown here sporting the jersey of Uncle Barry's favorite player. He is also an avid cyclist and golfer, although we hear he's not very good, but most of the time you can find him with family and friends and surrounded by nieces, nephews, and godchildren. Barry tells us his love of the confectionery industry is driven by the changing trends and excitement of finding new items. But he says the lifelong friendships he has built are also something he treasures. He is recognized throughout the industry for his positive attitude and his ability to foster strong partnerships with vendors. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Bridget Phillips as she helps us induct her husband Barry into the Candy Hall of Fame.